This is the true story
Not in 5 years.
of four bitter boys
It's in the title.
picked to do a podcast and have their conversations taped
Well, that was the question. What the hell did you do?
to find out what happens when people stop being polite
Well, okay. What can you do for me?
and start getting bitter. This is BBP.
Wow, fellas.
Whoa.
Whoa. Jump and go.
Breaking things already.
What the hell was that?
Whoa!
The glass shattered. Something
all
broke
right.
back there. You didn't
I
hear
don't
that?
know, guys.
It's all right.
You jump on the YouTube and what the hell happened?
Right?
Hey, some new software going on.
I don't know,
We're
man.
getting the kinks out.
Jeepers.
So now,
Are you okay over there?
I don't know. It scared me.
Kind of scared me
I
too.
heard the glass break. It's like, wait a minute, that wasn't supposed to be.
That
going
wasn't
on.
supposed to happen.
we're hip like all the kids now.
We're on the YouTube.
We're on the
On
YouTube.
Well, let's hope people watch us on the
Does
YouTube.
that mean this is the death of YouTube? Since we're
we
in it.
actually,
Kill Facebook, so.
funny story that because of that son of a bitch that filmed that thing that everybody hated,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
they changed like all the parameters to get famous on YouTube. So now anybody who's not already famous has like zero chance. So we joined just in time, guys. Yeah. Always late to the dance.
Oh, we joined a while ago. We just haven't used it.
Well, now we're trying to use it.
I think we actually started a YouTube channel a year and a half ago.
Last one I think that was put up was May or something.
It was still
like that.
in
No, we
at
had
the
an
other
August one
place.
We have an August.
August 31st, I think it was.
Okay. Well, there you go.
I think
Okay.
one of
Patrick
the
watches.
first couple from the new setup.
Yeah.
We uploaded, and after that, we just kind
I forgot about it.
Well, you know that's how
Listen,
we've been about
man,
the show, anyways.
We're all
The
busy.
last 6 months has been.
We got stuff to do.
We show up when we want.
Yeah.
You know.
Do a show every now and then.
Yeah.
Hey, throw a couple zeros on my paycheck and we'll do it every week.
You
That's
do
all
get a
the
couple
paycheck
zeros in
is,
your paycheck.
0.00.
Dang.
But it's all new format tonight, folks.
Yeah,
we're
we're
trying to do things a little different.
a
We're
rumor.
on YouTube.
a little more organized.
Except for Ric Flair wooing at us. I'm
Well,
not really sure what.
We'll get to that a little bit later.
Yeah.
Because we gave Patrick something to do.
I have something to do.
Yeah.
That's true.
Shows being broken up into segments now, so we don't ramble like we are currently at the moment.
It's all right. It's a new format.
That's
We got 3 minutes to
that's
do
the
that.
first part. Yeah, come on now.
Ramble on.
This is supposed to be the
Intro. Hi,
Intro
intro, everybody.
and-
How you doing?
And there's our first
What have you guys
YouTube
been
chat.
up to?
We got a woo.
jumping the gun.
Woo right back there, brother.
Well, that's fine. It's good to have a woo.
So what's new, guys?
Oh, you know.
I don't know nothing.
I don't know either.
Well, same stuff, different views. You know.
You guys are doing great.
No, hey,
We've already said what's new.
Were we on last week?
no, we haven't
We
been
had a
on in
meeting
2
last
weeks.
So what's been going on in the last 2 weeks?
We had a
Work.
meeting last week.
Driving
Like
all over the
big,
state.
Yeah, the big blizzard. The
We had some
Shoveling.
blizzards.
Shoveling's fantastic.
This negative
Snow
degree weather has
blow.
been great.
It's been fantastic.
I hate shoveling.
Yeah,
I need
so
to get my
does old
snowblower
ass.
fixed. I hate New York.
We're all moving.
Tax to hell.
We're all moving.
It's cold.
Next week we'll be from Florida.
Are we moving?
No. Actually, did you see Miami? Their wind chill was like 35 this morning.
Did you? Speaking of like
Miami.
cold weather, did you see in Russia?
Yes.
That one area
Negative.
Where it gets to negative
88,
90.
and that's not a wind chill, or
No,
it feels like.
that's base.
I was like,
Do you see the video of the girl that
Yeah.
went out in it and her eyelashes are all frozen?
So I'm not sure where I'd have to get like a map out or anything, but you've got negative 88, and then Australia had 117, and I'm like, are they somewhere lined up to where it would be in the same time zone? There'd be like a over 200-degree difference between two spots, which is just freaking nuts.
Good old Siberia.
Wow. Two guys froze to death walking to. They got their car broke down. I don't know if you saw that.
No.
So there was 5 guys in this vehicle. The car broke
Burgers
down.
and fries?
All, I don't,
was waiting
all
for that.
5 get out to walk. 2 of them die.
Wow.
I mean, it's amazing
Did
that
the
the
other
cars
ones
even
eat
started.
the other two?
I hope.
So yeah, it's like a frozen dinner.
It's like the movie Alive. You were right. Which is a fantastic.
I'll be here all night, folks.
This is right. We need a soundboard for the car crash.
Where's the soundboard? You didn't bring it out.
I'm working on it.
Oh, we're working on the soundboard.
I need some
but
technical savvy people Like I said, I can't even do my Wi-Fi password. Like I'm gonna figure out a soundboard.
Your Wi-Fi password's like 90 letters long in numbers.
That's what the Verizon lady gave us. I don't know.
That's a weird password. Mine's like just mumble jumble. Yours actually
But yeah, I
is
mean, at least
very
it's-
like you could remember that.
Yeah, I mean, they actually gave you keywords.
Yeah.
To
Like you
stick
actually
in
have
there.
words. Mine's like whatever, like PHT5Z. Or like
Yeah, and I
whatever the hell
remembered it
is.
from
Well,
the
now we
last
can hack
house, it
into
was like
Chris's
that.
account.
There's way more letters and numbers in there than that. Good luck. And I probably didn't give you the right 5 in a row. But I know those are all in there somewhere. But off and running.
Off and
So,
running.
All right.
Let's go to our first
first
break.
commercial?
Boom.
All right.
We're going
All
to
right.
a
Let's do
break.
it up.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back after
Yeah.
this message.
After.
And we're back.
And we're back.
What the hell kind of commercial is that?
That's
a great
it was the most
commercial.
important one, pal.
Buy the shirt.
Buy the shirt.
Buy the shirt.
Or a mug.
You know,
Or whatever.
Whatever. Support the show.
Support the
Mousepad.
show. We're trying
Sup-
to
support
do
the
things
show that
here.
supports you with entertainment.
I wish
That's
all
right.
commercials were that short.
supporting anyone with
No,
any
no,
type
no.
of entertainment. But.
So for the first segment of the show, gentlemen, woo! Let me.
Oh, Ric Flair again.
Hold on.
There's a theme here.
Let me ask you a question.
It's my favorite
Can you add
segment.
that with brother? Brother. All right. Let me ask you a question.
Brother.
No, not ask.
Al, I'm
X,
sorry
X.
I said it wrong.
Yeah,
I
come
said
on.
it the correct way.
Hi, you did.
Sorry.
Fail in the gimmick already.
All right.
I
so
ruined my own gimmick.
This week's question, because of you
Did
know,
we post this?
Yes,
We did post
Yeah,
this.
we did
Okay.
post it. So chime
for
in
paying
now
attention.
with your answers, and then we can read them.
you share it?
15 minutes after you post them because of the lag. But
Did I?
They're not paying attention, but go ahead.
Go ahead.
wow. Okay.
Sorry, Axe is talking.
We're off the rails.
I mean, actually,
Already
you,
talking
you
for
guys
his
want to
own,
do this by
segment.
yourself?
Hey,
Go
hey.
ahead.
Do it.
Okay. So,
I already see the question. You don't even need to talk.
what TV show would you like there to be a making of movie? This is based off The Disaster Artist, which is a making of movie of The Room, and it's done really well.
Disaster.
No idea what
Yeah.
that was.
We
Well-
know. You're not hip, man.
Me neither. So.
He is,
Is this
he is
the
on the
thing-
YouTubes.
Is
Yeah.
this the thing that Josh
Trades?
and Trades
Josh?
are
Yeah, they're
talking
done
about?
crazy about. Yeah.
I thought that was a rib.
No.
That's something legit.
Yes.
I didn't want to be embarrassed and write that as this a rib on there, and everyone laughed at me.
Well, you just
Well-
said it live on YouTube, so don't worry. It is.
for all
Look at
5 people, for all 5 people to see.
Hey, hey.
1,
hey.
2, 3, 4. Shit.
No, Derek's on. So
Is he
6.
still?
I think it's 6.
All right. Anyway.
I don't know if he's still on.
Did you guys? And I did the caveat
I think
because
I
I
won-
know all 3 of you goddamn guys.
No, I didn't even think of that one.
They cannot all be Boy Meets World.
I think I win this. I'm going to win this one.
Well, then go first.
No, I'm going to go
No,
last.
you're going first.
he wants to
You're
dramatic
arrogant.
back.
You go
You want to go
first.
first?
You
I'll
go
go
first.
first.
Boy Meets World.
Well, no, I was told I couldn't use that, so that was not my answer. I was going to rib him and say Girl Meets World.
Ah! That would have been good.
I think you should have just did that.
I should have, but I'm like, yeah. No, I actually went with Chuck because Chuck's one of my favorite TV shows.
okay.
And there's a lot to it, so I thought it would be kind of interesting to.
See the behind the scenes.
Yeah, because there's a lot of action, but there's a lot of technology. There's a lot of
Okay.
a little bit
Chuck's a
of
good
sci-fi
show.
thrown in
So
there.
that's more of not necessarily like because some shows there's like a lot of drama behind the scenes. This is more of like the technical.
yeah. There's, I mean, it's
aspect of it
drama
that
too
you'd be
because he's
interested in.
always saving the world every week. But
I've never seen the show, so
Basically, he has
You never have?
secret
show.
intelligent from the government downloaded into his brain.
oh, so he's
And-
like a sleeper agent.
Right. So then they send 2 agents to protect him because he's just a geek. You know, he works at like a Best Buy, Geek Squad.
Okay.
But they
I
call
don't
it the
think I've
Nerd
seen
Herd.
that.
It's only been on for like 5 seasons.
You've never seen what? The TV behind us?
The show.
That?
Yeah.
That's the show right there. Yeah.
Never seen
Zach
it.
and
Hey,
you,
watch where you
Sell
put
it,
that
brother.
finger.
Oh, come on now.
It only had like one full season because of the writer's strike. So like, the first season was a half or like a 3/4 season because it was
Right.
a premiere. The second season was cut because of the writer's strike. The beginning of the third season was cut because of the writer's strike. So 4, I think, was the only full season, and then 5 was a half season when it was done. So,
I guess that's why I've never heard of it.
yeah, it was NBC Monday nights, I think it was.
That's going to be like one of those things in like 2 years they'll bring it back in Netflix exclusive.
It was
kind of thing.
huge on Netflix. It actually,
Yeah.
there's been a lot of talk of doing a movie because it was huge on Netflix. They just took it off like 6 months ago.
I mean, they just did that with Psych.
I
They
don't
did their
know.
movie.
I don't know if you guys are as impressed as I am, but he actually watched a television show, and it wasn't wrestling.
That's
it
very
wasn't
true.
Girl Meets World or Boy Meets World.
Right.
Like, I don't know how impressed anyone else at the table is.
I'm
but
impressed he's talking.
I think it's true. He didn't just say Chuck.
I even
Chuck
had a funny
Palumbo?
joke with Girl Meets World. I mean,
All
No,
right.
good for you.
I'm on a roll.
That's a damn good answer.
It is a good answer.
He might win.
I
just
didn't win,
because
but
of
no,
it.
I.
All right, well, let's hear Harris's goal.
I think you guys are going to enjoy this.
Okay.
Yours?
Yes. I was trying to think of like personalities within a show.
Yes.
And how they would like clash or blend or just interact with each other offset, even during set, you know, because
Yeah,
I'm
right.
sure there's plenty of bloopers and cutscenes.
Hell
I
yeah.
went with Taxi.
Oh, absolutely great
that-
choice. Good choice.
Fantastic choice.
I just think there's
I mean, it
so
could
many
win. It possibly could win.
That
so
could be
many
very
good
good.
personalities in there. I mean even
Kaufman
taking
alone.
right. I mean, just taking him out, there's still a lot of
Kaufman,
personalities.
what do you
in
mean? Freaking Christopher Lloyd.
Lloyd.
That's what I was
and
thinking.
DeVito.
Lloyd, Judd,
Jesus
DeVito.
Christ.
Yep.
I mean,
Just Christopher Lloyd himself.
Tony Danza. I mean, Danza couldn't hold it together half the time during the scenes.
Do
No, what does the yellow light mean?
Slow down.
What? You
Classic.
rewatch that scene and watch Tony Danza.
Danza couldn't hold
He
it together in that
cannot
one.
keep a straight face. He's over there. He's doing crap. He's looking like he's actually like what, you know, but you know he's not.
right.
Because as much fun as they had, I bet you there was a lot of drama too when Andy was in his.
what's funny
moods.
about that? That's a great answer, by the way, because she basically was having sex with all of them too.
Well,
That's been out there too. So you got that's a good answer.
That's a good answer.
Good answer.
All right.
I thought it
Possibly could win.
could win.
I thought it
Wow.
was.
Is there a prize for winning?
No.
No, no.
The pride in knowing that
pride.
you won.
The pride
Well,
in
I'm not
knowing
gonna
that you
win.
chose the right show
That's right.
among the 5 of us.
You know what?
Well,
I mean,
considering X didn't know my show,
Well, no, I like that you took a different angle with it because you went more the technical
Right.
side.
I
of
like
things.
I like where he went with it. It's
Yeah.
actually
it's weird.
It's actually
As
good.
much as I poo-poo on the Axua
It's
question,
funny
I seem to do decent on them.
because whatever our answers are, I'm probably just going to choose Patrick's because he actually
because
Yeah,
played along.
he put up an
because he
argument.
played along.
Yeah. All right. What do you got?
Wait a minute, I
Lawrence?
played along the last time. What are you
I
talking about?
went similar with the casting crew that was on Cheers.
That's a
Because
good one too.
I thought the same thing.
Yes.
With everyone that was on there, the different, like all of them in the beginning of their career in
Yep.
most parts. You know, Kelsey Grammer, Woody Harrelson, the guy that played Coach. Can't think of his name off the top of my head, but it's the same reason I went there. Like behind the scenes, I would love to see. Like,
It's funny you said that
bloopers.
because that I went to that one first, and then that's what sparked the Taxi.
Taxi
'cause I
is
was
a
like,
great answer.
Taxi.
And then I was
Answer.
like, "Oh, Taxi,
I mean-
that'd be."
Yeah.
I said Cheers. I did have another one I was going to say just because of the characters on the show. I was going to say Night Court.
Yes. That would've
Just
been
for
cool.
that same reason, but I'm
Yeah.
like Cheers. That like you, as you can see behind us,
It's-
that cast.
Oh yeah.
That's-
Well, and,
that
and the
cast is
whole like I know
ridiculous.
that Sam and Diane on the set, like the actual actors, did not like each other.
Oh, Shelley Long and Ted Danson. No,
yeah.
they did not.
They did not get along at
No.
all. So that would be a cool.
Yeah,
you
well,
take
like,
a
how
cinematic
bad was
approach
it?
to that too.
And that set, like you're at a bar, you know, with I mean, just the set itself, like bringing all that into it too. Ted Danson's great.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
he's awesome.
I've met the Norm and Cliffy. I've met them at one of the Comic Cons.
That's awesome.
Very,
George
very
Wendt?
nice freaking George Wendt. Well, yeah.
John Ratzenberger.
Thank you for knowing their
There
names.
you
Look
go.
at you.
That's because he's in every single Disney movie
Yeah,
anymore
he-
as some
Yeah,
voice.
that's true. But no, fantastic. And everyone that knows me knows that I think Woody Harrelson is the most underrated person in Hollywood. So
I would agree with that. He's brilliant in everything.
yeah, and he was brilliant on that show.
Oh yeah.
I mean, and you didn't even know who the hell he was then.
All right.
You know, well, I think Wildcats was out by then, right? Or
I
before
don't
that,
know.
the movie with was it
Goldie Hawn.
Goldie Hawn? Yeah, I think that movie was out then, but that was my choice.
It's a good one.
Okay.
It was an all right one.
Okay. Did you do one, Corey?
I did.
Okay. What do you got?
I went with Seinfeld.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah, that would be.
It's a show about nothing, but I think the behind the scenes and
story?
just
There's
the
definitely something going on.
right. But there's 4 people that are just strong actors, strong characters. I just would love to see what went on.
I can't stand Jerry Seinfeld to begin with. I think he's one of the biggest assholes in Hollywood.
You don't even know him. How do you know that?
Because anything you see with him, like outside of Hollywood, not even outside of Hollywood, but outside of like the show, he's always like an asshole to everybody.
What are you talking about?
Like any interview when you
I
see
don't
him like
even
on the
get
street.
it.
Hey, he's rich
Because he's a
enough.
Mets fan. That's why.
Why are
talking about?
Why are my fingers little people?
I don't want to be a pirate.
All right. You guys want to know what the correct answer was?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Which is my answer,
No.
which is going to be All in the Family.
Yeah.
Because you could do an entire movie about all the controversy around just getting that show on the air and talking about the subject matter that they had to talk about.
Show was phenomenal.
It's probably, in my opinion, probably the greatest television show of all time.
Well, you're going a little over.
Pump the brakes there, kid.
Yeah. Calm the hell down.
Settle
Okay,
down.
well, what would you say the greatest? And it's over.
11 seasons, baby. And it was on top all the way to the end. What, Boy Meets World?
Son of a bitch.
I'm not going to lie. Boy Meets World is one of the better TV shows ever.
It still holds up.
It does help.
does.
20 years later, it holds up.
It does. But MASH
I
to
don't
me,
understand.
MASH
guys.
is
It's
really good.
boring.
I totally agree with. I think.
but MASH. I'll go. I'll,
Okay.
I won't totally disagree on All in the Family. It's definitely one of probably the greatest ever.
Yeah.
But MASH, that season finale, was the most watched television show in history for a long time. Obviously, it's been beaten now, but obviously
Right.
there's more TVs. But
Sure.
for the longest time, it was viewed by more people than the Super Bowl. Like
Yeah, I would agree.
it just
Don't agree.
Well, I mean,
it,
it's
it
facts,
reached.
so.
What show were you gonna say?
Class dismissed.
Which show?
Oh, get over yourselves.
The last line of Boy Meets World.
Oh
Class
no, this
dismissed.
dude,
That was great.
you're not.
No, I'm not poo-pooing on
Dude,
MASH.
you know I love that show. I
little
love each
dusty.
and every one of you. Mr. Feeney is a
okay, so
classic.
if we were going to say what the what the hell sound is that?
What?
that rattling sound up in
Yeah.
the corner there.
Oh,
Sounded like a jackhammer. You got work being done here at the studio?
It's the hamsters. They kicked into an extra gear to give us more juice. Keep
got the
going on the
studio.
YouTubes.
I got a mortgage to pay. We got to go on some power here.
okay, so kind of as a sidebar to this,
Okay.
would you are you going to vote that as the most emotional series ending of all time?
It's tough to say because I haven't seen every
Well, All in the
ending
Family?
to.
No,
Boy Meets
their
World.
stupid ass Boy Meets World.
Hey,
I haven't
don't
seen the end
call
of
it
everything,
Stupid
but-
ass, all right?
But of all the
hell
shows that
down.
I have watched,
Uh-huh.
yes.
Never watched it.
So boring.
Wow. Just didn't get it.
Because at least it ended. Like a lot of shows, when they end, they kind of leave it where, hey, if we decide to make a show
It was
again.
emotional.
Like I used to
love
love Quantum Leap, and I thought that show ended horrendously.
Oh, I love the end of that.
Did you?
The whole Guardian Angel thing, that I thought was phenomenal.
Then he's just stuck in limbo, and
Well, he's not really.
I didn't care for it.
I mean, he's dead.
I didn't
So
care.
I mean, it kind of was a good ending to the show. Hopefully, you guys seen it and not pick it up anytime soon. Because
Well, I think
spoiler alert,
spoilers,
25 years later. But
Okay, then let's jump to the worst
Ending?
series ending.
Wonder Years.
Wonder Years. It's got to be Wonder Years.
Jesus Christ. Hey, by the way, we're not redoing the show. That show you just filmed is the last episode.
Yeah.
And we're going to do a voiceover.
And just do a voiceover.
Yeah.
What the
For
was
such
that?
a popular show, too. It's not like it
It was
wasn't.
weird.
I don't know.
Just so
That show was so damn good, too.
it was
For
really
me,
good.
one that's up there, and I hate to say it because it's one of my all-time favorite shows, was Lost.
Yeah, the ending was
The
terrible.
ending was just the worst.
Yeah.
In
It
hindsight,
was a
now,
cop-out.
Yeah.
It really was.
one of the worst endings is Roseanne. Because Dan died, then they did 2 seasons after she won the lottery and they were living it up. And then the end of it, they go back and say, oh no, that was all a dream. And that was like, and Dan
like
was
Dallas,
dead. And
the whole-
But now they're bringing it back with Dan, so
Actually,
I'm really
the,
confused.
The casting thing that really gets me is they brought Sarah Chalk back, who was the replacement Becky, and she's just going to be some other character because the original Becky's going to be on the show too.
Did they explain Dan? Like how he's
Well, it
not
hasn't
dead
come
now?
back
No,
yet.
he got lost in the wilderness, lost all that weight, and now he's.
No, he had a heart attack at her wedding there and died.
Who really cares?
People that watch it, I guess.
Not really. If they're
apparently he's
watching
one
it,
of
they
them.
don't care. That's my point.
Or they want to know. Maybe they're going to watch it to find
I
out.
mean, guess what? It's just like an episode of South Park. Kenny dies in every damn one of them, but he's back next week.
That's the gimmick, though.
Well, this is a gimmick. Dan dies, now he's back again.
Oh my God! You killed Dan Connor. He should die in every episode to come back.
Well, that's what they're doing now. They're just reviving all the old shows.
Well,
The
because
Full
no one has
House.
an original
They
idea.
tried to do the Girl Meets World, which was so bad. I tried.
Worse than the original? Is that possible?
Listen, Bitter.
Shit, what is wrong with this guy?
Dude, it was a bad show.
That was one of the greatest shows.
Let me see.
There were so many
A
life
bad
lessons
show
as a
normally
kid.
wouldn't last that long.
Kids are
No,
dumb.
no.
No, because Girl Meets World didn't last
Listen,
very long because it's so
SpongeBob was
bad.
still on the
For 3
air.
seasons.
Three
Yeah,
seasons,
wait. What's
Girl
wrong
Meets
with
World was
SpongeBob?
on for 3 years.
Yeah.
What?
What?
What's wrong with SpongeBob?
Lots of stuff. It's mindless.
Most cartoons are. That's the point of a cartoon.
Yeah, Tom and Jerry's not like it's screaming out scholarships to people,
Well, Tom and Jerry's off the air.
but it was on.
It was
for
on here for
35
probably like
years.
Yeah, exactly. That had some longevity to it.
What do you think?
No, they did like
Hey,
2
hey,
seasons and then just did all the repeats over and over again.
Keegan, make sure you watch Droopy. You'll go to Harvard.
I'm sorry we didn't watch Power Rangers.
All right. Let's wrap it up here. We gotta keep this thing going.
We got
So-
more stuff to do.
So, yeah, I think we all win.
Yeah.
Actually,
It's a
actually,
soccer.
why don't we put it up as a
On a
poll,
poll, yeah.
on
Yeah.
Facebook?
Because we only had 6 people do the last
Hey,
poll.
That's all right. People are going to watch later.
We'll put it up there, and
I think
we'll,
so.
we'll announce the
Really?
winner next
Yeah.
week.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. I like that. Let the fans vote.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
All right.
6 of them.
I
Take
feel
us
like
out.
the fix is in.
Can I?
Not an official sponsor.
What the hell was that?
That was a great commercial.
When did we get the funding from that?
Well, I made a few
Not an
calls.
official sponsor.
I had some guys, put together a commercial for us for a Grey Poupon.
Did you have to do some favors in an alley?
No, it was more than an alley, pal.
He had to do a silly walk for John Cleese.
Oh, come on, man. Who wouldn't do that?
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, really. So, anyone watch the end of the Vikings game?
I did, unfortunately. I was sad.
Holy shit.
So
the
sad.
highlights.
That was crazy. What the hell?
I was really going for a Breeze Brady Super Bowl. I was hoping.
I'll say, once again, people don't know how to tackle in the NFL.
Oh, absolutely not.
at all.
I mean, that was the screaming, like, let me just put my shoulder down. No, dude, he's right there catching the ball.
After watching it a few times, I think he was afraid of hitting him too soon and
Well,
getting
here's
a
the thing.
flag.
I've heard that as
Even
the
if you do
excuse.
that, it's pass interference.
And it would have
it
put the
goes
ball there.
back
They would have had to
there.
kick a field goal.
Right, but
Like, it would have been the smarter move, is what I'm saying. Hitting him and making him drop the ball, even if it was pass interference, obviously it's hindsight. I
Or
can say
if you
that
don't
now.
lower your shoulder and you actually watch the play happen, you could wrap them up afterwards.
I did see something with a couple of the NFL Network guys talking about how pretty much the play call put him in a position to fail the way they had it
Oh,
set
yeah,
up.
because they were trying to block the sideline. They
Right.
were running up all.
Yeah.
Well, I also saw video footage that no one has seen yet where he's being stunned by Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I saw that.
I didn't see that.
So I was like,
There's
oh!
still photography on Facebook.
Yeah.
I saw the scissor kick from Booker T. I've seen it that way. I've seen
the
the RKO.
Yeah, he kind of bucknered that one.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, you look at the quarterback matchups now. Like, there's not going to
I'm
be
not
like
worried
a
about
good
that, man.
head-to-head quarterback versus quarterback now. It's going to be Tom Brady and, well, it could be Bortles. And let me tell you something. If it's Bortles and Keenum, like,
Yeah, but who cares? You're looking at teams.
I'm just the ratings
Are you-
care.
The way I
ratings
look
are
at
gonna
it,
be
though,
there.
and this
Not-
is the
not as
Seahawk
high,
fan
but-
in me, the fact that it's 3 teams that are built in the mold of the Seahawks, where it's run first, play defense, I'm fine with it.
Yeah, same here. I think I want to see the Vikings get in. I want to see Mike Zimmer win a Super Bowl because Mike Zimmer should be my goddamn coach, not Jason Garrett. But Jerry Jones and Jason Garrett have some affair, and I don't know about it. But Mike Zimmer was with the
Scandalous.
Cowboys. This guy is a hell of a coach.
I still think it's going to be Philadelphia.
It could be. It could be Philadelphia. I'm saying I look at the Vikings in the championship game with a guy that's been a third-string quarterback in most systems, with their star running back going down week 5, I think, when he busted his knee.
Yeah, something like that.
How the hell is he where he's at? That's coaching. That's why the Cleveland Browns are 0-16. Coaching sucks. That's
Well-
why the Dallas Cowboys finished 9-7. I don't even know what the hell
Yeah,
we
that
finished.
sounds
to be
right.
honest. Whatever we finished.
You need a better team name than the Browns.
Well, that
Like-
does, yeah.
That's your first
Oh,
problem.
they're
Well, he
moving
tried
to
to
London
move those
anyway.
Baltimore, call them the Ravens.
Because that's pretty much what they are. There's a Brown stains.
They're going to London.
The London Browns?
Just call them the Brown Derby.
The London Broyles?
The London Broyles.
I like that name. That's a name I can get behind.
No, did you see they built that stadium out there and it's
Yeah,
got a
I know.
retractable field now for football?
Yeah. I don't have an issue with London having a team in the NFL. I think it'd be fantastic. It's not that far of a flight. You know?
No,
you
you-
just
you-
gotta
It's just
You
you're
have
gonna
them
have
come
to
over.
build it around.
You have them come over, play 2 or 3 away
yeah,
games.
Yeah.
And
You're gonna
then
have to
teams that
build-
go over there, they get their bye week the week after.
Exactly. You're gonna have to build it around the buys. That's where I was gonna go with
It's
that.
easily done.
And it's really not that far. It's what, a 6-hour flight, I think,
Yeah.
from
From New
Boston.
York. Yeah.
Boston
And the
or New
delay
York.
wouldn't be that bad. It would just be a night game there, and we would have a 1:00 game here.
Yeah. No, the 6 p.m. there is the 1 o'clock slot here. Yeah.
Yeah, so they have a night game, and
That's fair.
it's a 1
See,
o'clock.
I think it works. I think they should.
You couldn't do a Monday night football.
I'm really surprised
Well-
Toronto.
No, you couldn't. It's too late.
I'm really surprised Toronto has yet to get a team. I really thought they would have
I think
Toronto-
Bills,
They'll have to
Bills
rename
almost
it.
moved there.
Yeah, I know. But Toronto is a huge ass
They have
city.
to call it the International Football League.
Well, yeah. I mean, you just
Maybe that'll be
whatever.
Vince's company. I don't know.
Hey, they call the
working on
Super
it.
Bowl winners the world
world
champions.
champions, yeah.
They don't play anybody besides the NFL.
And in
World
baseball,
Series.
baseball's got
At least they got the World Baseball Classic, though.
Yeah, but I mean, like
There's nothing for
baseball
football.
has one team.
Why isn't there?
Because other than
Other countries
the
don't play
U.S., no one really plays it
Canada.
super competitive. Yeah, but it's
But they got their own.
right. I mean, the Canadian League is mostly people that aren't good enough to make it. In
I
want to
see that game.
Okay.
What?
I mean,
want to see
it
Super
kinda
Bowl
says-
champion versus
the Toronto
Canadian League
Argonauts
champion.
versus
It kind of
the New
says
England
something.
Patriots.
Yes.
It says
I don't know if I
something
want to
when
see that.
Canadians are like, let's watch curling.
Hey,
And
Hey, there's
what
nothing
the hell
wrong
is
with curling.
I like me some
will watch
curling.
Yeah.
Woo! I'm gonna build one in the back next year if it's gonna be this
and
cold.
then, like, I was having
do it.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Bitter Boys Winter Olympics.
There you go.
Speaking of that, that's a great segue because that's where I was going next.
Okay.
got-
Do you feel like no one's talking about the Winter Olympics?
There's Winter Olympics coming up.
Yes.
Yeah.
In
That's
like a
feet that
month.
week.
3 weeks.
We got some other things to
Yeah, it's like-
worry about.
Second week of
yeah, no,
February.
I mean, sports wise, really, you're in the middle of the NBA, you're in the middle of the NHL, whatever. The NFL's almost over with. The Olympics are coming on,
Is it-
and ain't nobody.
China this year?
No,
Korea,
it's
South Korea.
Korea.
Pyeongchang, South Korea.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Because
And,
I think winter.
Korea's under
when I think
one.
Korea.
Korea's gonna wave one flag
one
together,
flag.
right? That's
I think
Which is-
Russia when I think winter play.
interesting.
No, but I was talking about it with my friend Ben, and he was like, "Doesn't seem like anyone gives
Cares.
a rat's ass right now about
There's
it."
too many sports stories going on right now.
Yeah, it might be. I don't know. All the basketball
Did
fights
they ban
lately.
Russia?
No one's banned. North Korea and South Korea are going to come out together during the opening ceremonies
that's
with a
strange.
united flag, and they're putting on a women's ice hockey team together. It's going to be North Koreans and South Koreans, and I'm pretty sure if they lose, we'll never see them again. But whatever.
It's true.
Probably true.
That'll be interesting. I'll check it out.
And there'll be
Derek.
curling.
What I miss?
Hey,
There will
like
be
curling.
curling.
hey, I love curling. Curling's cool.
Curling
are
was
they
the
gonna
best
have-
game for the Wii.
Huh?
Wii on the Wii.
Oh,
You
yeah. Oh,
play
yeah.
curling.
Have you seen like the freestyle like ice skating? Like it's like a track.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like Moto X. Jeez, I'm getting all excited here.
Wow. There's some X Games going on over here, taking out the mic.
But it's like a
Satellite.
Moto X track, but they're on ice skates and they're wearing like hockey pads and they're going over jumps and
Yeah,
around corner.
yeah.
It's super cool. looking.
Roller derby on ice.
Yeah, well, not roller derby.
No, they got to do their own stunts and stuff like that. Like,
Well, they don't have to do stunts, but they go over like
oh, I'm
jumps and
thinking
stuff.
of something completely
I
different.
think you're thinking of like
It's-
the Winter X Games or something.
I probably am.
It's like 4 or 5 guys with ice skates
Oh,
and they're
oh,
going
okay. No, I
down
know
a
what you mean.
hill and
No, no.
over
Yep,
bumps
you're right.
and turns, and
I was thinking of the X Games stuff. You're right.
it's really cool. It should be in the Olympics.
Everything should be in the Olympics.
Everything, huh?
Everything.
Everything.
Some countries have advantages, pal.
Did you? I think there's a. Did I see like an African female bobsled team this year?
What?
Cool runnings.
Yeah,
Well,
man.
it's not Jamaica, but
Oh, sorry, man.
pretty sure I saw something like that.
I didn't. I think you're imagining.
I'm gonna
things.
have to look.
No, you're not.
Research
right
it
now.
during the commercial.
You want us to go to a commercial break?
We gotta get back to the Super Bowl. We gotta.
Yeah,
no,
we-
I know that. I'm just saying
we-
when we get to the commercial.
we got to get back and make our picks for the playoffs.
Oh, good lord. Do we really?
Well, it's unofficial.
Unofficial.
I mean,
The unofficial picks.
the unofficial picks because,
Wow.
we don't want Keith to be upset when the official picks
That's true because you won.
standings come out.
Well, that's your
Man.
fault.
Gee,
that was a rough
imagine
week.
that. The guy that picked the games won.
Hey,
Listen,
we
'cause you
picked the
brought up the tail end of
tiebreaker.
Hang on. Does he have any connections to Vegas? You know him better than us.
I've been there once.
That's all it takes, brother.
You've been there way more.
I have been way more. I don't have any connections to it. Though.
All right,
see
so
the Army
NFC,
getting on them?
AFC, NFC, AFC. What do you want?
New England and Minnesota is what I'm thinking. That's my pick.
I'm going
All right,
New
so-
England, Philly.
Oh, I was going to bring up the graphics. But, you know, if we just want
We got graphics. I'm going
right.
Oh, good,
Philadelphia.
because I didn't know who was playing.
Jeez. Way to prep.
Listen, I did a lot, okay?
Except prep.
Except go and look at the two teams playing each other in 2 games.
Listen, I learned all sorts of wrestling bullshit for later. So.
You mean relearned?
Yeah,
Because you knew
whatever.
most of it anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think Nick Foles is as bad. I think he was a decent quarterback. The team's better than when he was playing as a starter. I go Philly. Even though Minnesota's really good. I just think the curse is going on.
Oh,
and-
agree. Well, they both have curses, so
No, the Super Bowl home team.
that's scary to think, though, that they could actually get in and have home field advantage in the Super Bowl.
And
Well,
they would.
You really wouldn't have home field advantage.
I think it would.
Because
Because if you're, if you go to a stadium and you're not a fan of either team, but you're like, we're about to
what
see
I'm saying
history,
is
they got
fans,
the crowd.
The fans in the crowd aren't Minnesota people for the
No,
most
that's
part.
what I'm saying. But I think they would be,
Oh, yeah.
especially if it's against New England.
If it's
'cause-
against New England, I mean, it's,
I think they're going to be anyway.
It's 3 states versus 47 states when it comes to the population of this country right now. Oh yeah, we're Patriot fans, and the rest of them are like whoever the hell is
Isn't-
playing.
Hey, it's a densely populated.
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 That's a good word. Yeah, add that to the. Well, you know what?
populated.
Every word's in the dictionary.
You know,
All
I-
right, it's a word. It's a
I'm
word
going
now.
with Minnesota. I think their defense is going to be too
anyone
tough.
Other than this guy, just because he doesn't know what the hell he's talking about.
And actually, there's a local connection with Minnesota.
yeah, I
You got
know.
Latavius Murray, who's from Onondaga.
There's also a local connection to Jacksonville that most people don't know about, unless it's made it in the news here locally.
Doug
Is-
Marone.
No,
Well,
no.
no, there's-
Blake Bortles' dad's from Phoenix, New York.
Yes.
Really?
My
No wonder he
mom's
sucks.
boyfriend went to school with him.
Why is he an asshole?
Well, that's what the show is.
Why am I
Can't
an
you read
asshole?
the
Why am
title?
I an asshole? What did I do?
Yeah, he's like, no wonder he sucks.
Listen, Blake Bortles has been the butt of jokes for like the last 3 years in the NFL.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
he's earned it.
Yeah,
But he's
so-
playing a lot better this year.
Who's
You
doing,
mean Leonard Fournette has
Who's
been
doing the
playing for-
halftime show?
Justin
JT.
Timberlake.
Timberlake.
Oh, okay. Well,
He's
I'm
gonna
on
win.
board.
He's gonna
I'm
win.
on board.
Pink's doing the national anthem.
So AFC.
She can sing.
Eh.
AFC.
What do you mean?
As much as I would love to see Jacksonville win, and that defense is just as good as the other two in the NFC, I don't think they have enough to overcome.
Not at New England.
Oh, I'm going Jacksonville. Shout out to Timmy B. That's his team.
Who?
All right. Hey, he's got a
Who?
way he's gonna pick.
Timmy B.
Timmy B,
Yeah.
Who the hell is Timmy B?
Guy I went to high school with.
the R&B singer.
No, that's Kenny G.
He's not a singer.
He's a saxophone player.
The jazz
or whatever the hell
clarinet.
he's doing.
I play jazz clarinet.
Timmy B.
Shout out to Timmy B.
Good Lord Almighty.
I don't even know where to go from that.
So the four of us here all pick.
Did
Did you pick?
I haven't picked anything yet. I didn't even get to pick the Philadelphia one, but that's all right.
Well, then open your mouth.
All right, pick it real quick. Quick.
Philadelphia. And then yes, I believe New England is going to win.
New England and Philly, or New England and Minnesota.
Philly.
Gronkowski's healthy. That's going to be a tough matchup for them.
Gronk is never healthy. The man just goes out there and plays.
So he's going to be more than 50%. That's
Yeah, he's something, all right. He's made of glass, is what he is.
Made of glass.
Yeah.
see who he's hanging
Enough
around with?
of
All
right.
this.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's take another
move
break.
on.
We'll be right back in a couple minutes.
Enough of this NFL bullshit. Let's move on.
Somewhere in space, this may all be happening right now. 20th Century Fox and George Lucas, the man who brought you American Graffiti, now bring you an adventure unlike anything on your planet. Star Wars.
Here they come.
the story of a boy, a girl, and a universe. It's a big, sprawling space saga of rebellion and romance. It's a spectacle, light years ahead of its time.
I am C-3PO, human cyborg relations, and this is my counterpart, R2-D2.
Hello.
It's an epic of heroes.
Good luck.
And villains. And aliens from 1,000 worlds. Star Wars, 1 billion years in the making, and it's coming to your galaxy this summer.
If I saw that back in the day, which I probably did because I used to go to the theater, I'm not 100% sure I would have went and saw it.
Guys, I have to go see this movie in the summer.
Well, in your case, Patrick,
Two watch lists.
It would be my first time, so.
I don't even know
never
what the
seen it?
hell to think.
I've never
Dude,
seen anything. None of
the
it,
movie
no.
was filmed in 76, all right? I mean, it came out in 77.
It was originally supposed to release Christmas time in '76, and it got pushed back.
Well, I got pushed back because that trailer sucked.
No,
But if you look at trailers from-
together.
Relative
And
to
let's
other
be honest.
trailers from that
Let's be
time,
honest.
that's
It's-
about
that's
on
about
par.
right.
When it originally came out, it's not like it was a smash hit either. Like, it became what it became.
I thought there was like lines all the way down like Hollywood Boulevard.
Well, yeah, but the original release wasn't. It got whatever.
Did you see someone recut the Obi-Wan Darth Vader scene?
Yes.
There's a fan cut. It was done really well.
I don't know.
They made it more interesting because they're like, well,
You know
how do you
what?
see this Vader?
I'm going to
and
say
then in,
something right now.
in Rogue One, you get that
Hey,
Vader.
Hey, screw Star Wars. Let's go to our next segment.
We got a new segment.
Yeah.
Why screw Star Wars?
Hey,
Because we
you
already did a
heard
whole
me.
show
Screw
on
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
We're going to go to our next
I
segment.
was just talking about our sponsors.
Who, Star Wars?
Apparently.
No, it's the movie theater.
We're not sponsored by Disney.
I mean, look at what they did for us.
they didn't do anything for
all right,
us.
all right.
This is nice.
We built this in your house.
Oh. Well, they don't know that.
Well, let me tell you something, brother.
Bitter Hulkamania.
You know what's awesome is when his head comes up, the whole Hulkamania thing's gone, and it says bitter there. So it's like bitter mania, brother.
Yeah, so we
So-
decided to give Patrick his own segment.
I get my own segment so I can
So
talk.
he's going to be talking about all the news that's fit to print.
Well, he's not going to be talking by himself.
Well, no.
We all did homework.
We did?
Yeah.
Well,
Well.
maybe.
Maybe.
Did you?
All right.
What
I
kind
know a
of
little
homework did
bit.
you do? I'm curious. What did you watch so that we'll prepare for this?
Watch.
He's calling you
I
out.
thought, I thought you said
He
you
didn't
didn't
watch
prep for this.
anything.
No,
He
I
Googled
went
a
to
few
like
things.
PW Insider and like looked at an article and looked at the names and I was like, okay.
He called Mike Johnson up and was like, "Hey, Mike, what the hell's going on in wrestling?"
So you were the student. No, never mind. So Raw 25 is coming up.
Yeah.
25 years. A couple weeks ago.
Oh, is that what that means?
Yes.
Okay.
No, it was the 25th episode. Jesus Christ! Come
What the hell
on.
else is it going to mean?
So
Could mean a lot of things.
What?
That is
Okay,
true.
name one.
It could have been.
Could be the 25th episode.
I only gave that to him. He wouldn't have had that. All right. Next Monday,
next
Raw 25,
Monday.
25th anniversary.
From two places, the Barclays Center and the Manhattan Center.
They're going home to
going
the
home.
Manhattan Center.
Tickets are like $450, the cheapest ones you can get right now.
That's awesome.
So-
You going?
I am not going, but we do know somebody who is.
Is Josh going?
He is going, yes.
Well, that son of a bitch.
I cannot go. I would like to, but I can't.
Are they going? Have they? I mean, you pay attention to this way more than the three of us. So, we all know that there's going to be tons of appearances and stuff like that.
Correct.
And they're going to be from two places.
Correct.
The original place, Manhattan Center, is it going to be JR and
King at the Manhattan Center? Yes. Which is ironic because they weren't actually ever at the Manhattan Center together.
Yeah, but they're the voice of the 25
the
years.
most known voice.
Yeah.
I would have preferred Vince on the mic.
Me too.
That
Yeah,
would have
that
been
would've been
good.
cool.
What a maneuver.
But it doesn't mean you won't get him.
Right, exactly.
This is true.
It could happen.
I mean,
doubt
he's
it,
going to
but-
be on TV next Monday, regardless. You know he's going to be.
Sure, just from where.
How much actual wrestling are we going to get in this 3 hours?
Body
None.
drop.
25 minutes is my prediction. 25 minutes of wrestling.
I got to
And
be
that's gonna
honest.
be the main event.
I really hope we don't get any wrestling.
Is that for a 2-hour show?
3-hour show.
3-hour show. Okay.
I really hope we don't get any wrestling.
Well, there's going
I
to be
just
at least
want
one
Video
match.
packages.
No,
Segments.
they're all going to be there.
Well, here's the thing. Monday Night Raw is not a wrestling show. I know that's going to shock a lot of people, but it's about moments. Like you think New Japan, it's about wrestling. It's about the matches. That's what you remember.
Yeah.
The Monday Night Raw, you don't remember matches. Name 5 matches you remember that like really stuck out. Not many people can do that, but it's about the moments.
I bet you could.
Well, yeah, because I watch everything.
But he's right.
But to my
Hey,
point,
didn't Foley win the title on Raw?
yes.
So there's one.
Yeah,
But
but
it's
he
a
won't be
moment.
But
there.
it's the moment of him winning the title. Not you don't remember the
It's
match.
not the
You're like,
match. You
was
don't
so
remember the
awesome.
match.
Well, I don't remember a lot of matches.
That's funny because that's the moment you remember, and Foley won't be there.
It's true.
Yeah.
Foley's not scheduled to be there.
He did not get booked.
Well, it could
that
be at
doesn't
work
mean
there.
he won't be
Yeah,
there.
it could be at work too. you
He'll
know.
be there.
Who knows?
I mean, Hogan's not booked, and you're pretty sure he's going to be there.
And another guy who's come out and said he's not going to be there, but again, it could be at work. You
But
never
they're
know.
not going to say, yes, I'm going to be there and ruin it.
Well, Nash pulled himself off it, too, didn't he?
Yes. Yeah, Nash isn't going to be there. But they're advertising as many guys as they can to get people to watch. So I would imagine if they had somebody on lock like Hulk Hogan, they would have announced him.
I
Because
don't
they're
know.
trying to get those numbers. So, hey, Hulk Hogan's coming back to the company.
I don't think they
First time
need
he
it
already
because they already
announced
announced Austin.
You already announced Austin and The Undertaker.
That's
you
getting
don't need
everybody.
to announce
That's
it. And HBK. You don't need to announce
Oh,
it.
there's like 35 names or
I
something.
mean,
now.
shit, I'm tuning in because Brother Love's going to be on.
Yes.
It's the only reason I'm tuning in. Dude. Dude. I love you.
So they're just gonna do a spot where like they send out whoever the new job guys are. Then all the names come out and hit their
Well,
finishers.
the Revival is going to get their ass handed to them after I watched last week.
Yeah, because they're running their mouth.
I'm
so
like,
somebody's
Jesus
going to take them
Christ,
out.
these poor kids are
Probably
gonna
the
get
APA.
destroyed.
'cause
Are we
that's
going to get
usually-
Steve Blackman?
I don't know. Awesome.
If we don't get Steve Blackman, I don't
What's
care.
it worth? Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I want him to-
Godfather will be on.
Yeah.
The whole train's going to be on.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, even Goldust is bringing his ex-wife. I mean, come on.
Really?
Yes.
Marlena will be there.
Marlena's going to be on.
She will be there.
Trish Stratus.
That's gonna be a train
Lita.
wreck.
Dude, the whole thing's going to be a train wreck, but I think that's why people want to watch.
I don't think it's going to be. I don't think it's going to be.
Not the
as-
whole thing. I just think some of it's going to be.
I don't think it's going to be as much. I think you're going to get little boom segments with a bunch of people.
Gotcha.
And here's your appearance for 32 seconds.
Yeah, here's your
And then
here's
ro-
the divas from the day. Here's the old school guys from the Manhattan Center. The Shawn Michaels, the Undertaker.
Then you'll get a backstage segment, something goofy, something stupid,
Yep.
and then Ron Simmons will walk in, look
Hey.
around, and be like,
No, I think he's going to be the one that beats on the Revival with JBL. the APA going to come out. And
I
just-
love APA to come out. That was my favorite tag team of the 90s.
"You actually have something that you enjoyed?
I did.
Wow.
I didn't know that. I thought you just poo-pooed."
I loved the APA. And then when they
Alright,
became
good.
like the whole like, we're going to be backstage playing cards and
and then the fake door.
yeah.
The fake
that
door was
great.
the best.
Yeah, that was great.
That was.
What are you, an animal? Use the door.
Corey, do you have any idea what we're talking about?
No clue.
Neither does Dan. He's just going along with it.
I remember stuff
He
that I
had to
actually
watch
watched.
because he had to be a fan to do what he did.
He was.
So
he still
Yeah,
is.
That doesn't surprise me that he
I,
watched stuff.
I stopped watching somewhere around
Last week.
2009, I would think.
That makes sense.
You mean
But-
religiously you stopped then?
Yeah, I mean, when I was growing up,
I mean, you were still coming over and watching pay-per-views at Josh's.
yeah, well, I would watch those. But, like, growing up, I had, like, a probably 10-year streak of never missing a Raw.
Oh, no, I was the same way.
To the point where, like, on vacation, I would make sure to be back in the hotel room to
By the
watch
time-
Raw.
Yeah.
That
See,
was
when
my,
Raw first came on, I didn't have a chance to watch it live. My dad taped it for me, and then I'd watch it on the weekend when it came over because my mom didn't have cable. So for the first like 4 or 5 years, I didn't watch it live. I always watched it, and sometimes it got delayed or the tape didn't. Power went out, some stupid crap. So I missed stuff sometimes.
ECW was that way for me.
Yeah, well, because of the time, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
No. And there wasn't replays. Like Nitro always had replays. Raw up until they did for like a 5-week spread in '95. They had like week replays on Thursdays. I remember them advertising that, but so I didn't watch.
I used to put the tape in the VCR for ECW on Sunday nights.
Now is this MSG or is this?
This was
Was it Empire?
Empire Sports.
Yeah.
And you would never know when it was going to be on because of the.
So you had to put in like the 6-hour tape.
Yes,
And how annoyed were you the next day when they didn't air it and you're sitting there fast forwarding? Like,
it happened. It happened.
Did they not play it?
But
Come on.
I worked at Blockbuster then. And on Monday morning, I would pull that tape out and then go to work and put it in.
Nice.
But yeah, man.
That's
Good
how I
stuff.
used to watch UFC. I'd go to Video King and Blockbuster and get the old UFC 2.
Yeah,
UFC 3.
2.
That
Good
ring, like,
Lord. What are
when
they
you go
on
back
now,
and
like
look at it,
290?
you realize how big the octagon was.
Yeah.
That thing was huge.
Yeah.
It was low, but it was huge.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they changed that off.
It was like a
Well, they
24-foot
streamlined it because
ring.
then you got to fit people in.
Yeah.
UFC
Gotta
2, how
sell
many people were
tickets,
there?
brother.
Right. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, there was no weight classes, no rules like the Gracies wanted. They wanted to find out who the best fighter was.
Right.
And if your style of fighting allowed whatever, we can't ban that.
Chokes.
But then
The only thing was illegal
Chokes
was eyes,
were-
right?
chokes were never allowed.
Eyes and low blows, I think, were the only two that were like
Yeah.
barred. Everything
Right.
else was basically
Don't kick him in the dick. Don't grab his eyes.
pretty much
Everything
that
else,
was it.
like everything else was
Don't
legit.
choke 'em.
Open,
I
yeah.
think those
No,
were it.
they could choke.
You could
You
choke.
could
Yeah.
choke, yes.
If you could lay in elbows, back of the head, it didn't matter. Like no weight
You could wear
classes, no
shoes.
gloves, shoes if you wanted to.
I
Yep.
think so, yeah.
But the guys realized real quick if you wore like gis and stuff and you weren't a Gracie, you'd get choked out with your gi.
Yep.
Just that was the good stuff.
All right, back to wrestling. What this fucking segment's about?
Oh, sorry.
Well, he doesn't watch
Well,
wrestling.
let me ask you a question. How many Raws have any of you guys been to? Have you been to any, and then how many?
0.
Okay, there you go.
I've been to 3, 4, something like that.
Were
I've
there
been to a
2 in
SmackDown.
Syracuse and then 2 more?
I missed the second one
been to a
in
few.
Syracuse. I was there for the cage match,
The first one, yep.
and then I went to Buffalo.
For the Bret Hart,
Yeah,
Yeah, the
when he
Brett
flipped
Cage.
out,
yeah, I was there for
That
when
that.
he
so
said the
awesome.
F word on live TV.
He
Right?
didn't say the F word. He said, this is bullshit.
No, that's what he said.
Yeah.
Okay, I couldn't remember what he said. Yeah.
But he said it like 3 times.
And then I was there. I think it was Buffalo, where it was Benoit and Edge in a cage.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
And then I was
Not positive,
there again in Buffalo, I think, for the
I went to
DX Spirit Squad
Oh,
gimmick. It was fucking horrible.
I went to. I've been to a few, but couldn't tell you how many.
I've only been to
I
2
also been to-
WWE/F shows.
Been
And
to
the
Nitro.
most recent was last year because my friend from California was out and wanted to go, and we
two
all
total?
went. 2 total.
Holy
That's
It's
it.
2 more than I've been to.
You don't want
You're
to
the
know.
lucky
I've been,
one.
You
I've
don't
been to
want how many.
Superstars tapings.
My first show was a Superstars taping.
Was
been
it
to a
the
bunch of
Survivor Series
ECW
one here in
shows.
Syracuse?
Yeah, the when Strikeforce won the tag titles.
Yeah,
I
was
left
there too.
I left during it.
I
but-
probably smacked you upside the head. Somewhere.
Probably. I was cheering for the good guys and doing all the bad guys.
Dude, the damn show went 6.5 hours.
Yeah, I did not see the whole.
Good
I was
Lord.
only there until
Hey, everyone stay to the main event because you're going to see Killer Khan versus Hulk Hogan.
for 90 seconds.
Yeah, that was the match. Thanks for making me stay. Not that I'm pretty sure there wasn't anything big is going to happen.
We pretty
anyway,
much stayed
but
for all the rest of the TV tapings because once my dad figured it out, he knew to keep me.
I've seen a lot of good stuff live. I saw the debut of the Dingo Warrior in Syracuse before he was ever referred to as the Ultimate Warrior.
Right, he was around for like.
I saw the debut of the Macho Man, Randy Savage, before Elizabeth was even mentioned. Like, it's crazy to say that you've seen these guys before they became.
Well, they came to Syracuse here locally every other month, every 3
Yeah, I was
months.
there. My dad brought me and my
years.
friends all the time.
Oh.
I'll never forget. My dad never will forget it. Some woman with a cane hitting the guy in front of her because of something, and then I don't remember what the hell she hit him for, but Then Paul Orndorff was getting beat on by Morocco, and she hit Morocco over the back with the cane.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell is wrong with you, woman?
We had the old school granny that used to beat up everybody.
She was the old school granny
She
in
was there
Syracuse.
till like 92 or 93. I remember seeing her for a long time.
It's not
Always
even-
sat near
it's
the
not even-
entrance.
I mean, that woman was insane. Like,
I
you
saw the
don't do that.
debut of the Boogeyman.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
no one really cares.
I'm sorry.
He'll be on Monday, by the way.
I'll be
Why?
there.
Why?
I don't know.
Why?
I don't know.
What else you got, Patrick?
Well, I wrote a bunch of notes and stuff. I don't know what.
Jericho going to be on?
yes.
Jericho is supposed to be there, yeah.
He said no.
But
Said
he's
he wasn't
listed
going to.
as being there, so who knows? But yeah, he's supposed.
The
He's
Bullet Club going to be there?
Why not? No, probably not. The Baylor Club.
Wait,
can.
I'm going to go off topic for a second. Still stay in wrestling, but do you think there's something there?
Yeah, we talked about this before.
Did we talk on the air about
No,
it, or
no,
did
no,
you
no,
and
no.
I
This
talk?
is a phone
Okay.
conversation we had.
Well, I'm going to bring this up then. Jericho wrestled for New Japan. Obviously, everyone knows that.
Right.
He wrestled Kenny Omega.
He got on the gas.
And
too.
he was, yeah, he did.
did. He looked great.
I'm pretty sure he
Looked
was
great,
taking
kid.
that steroid. I mean, I think the steroid guy that's talking about Roman Reigns,
The Japanese
Matt
one?
Chris Jericho, there. But he was allowed. He's come out in interviews and said he had to wait for Vince's phone call before he said he would do it. And he has said in interviews that Vince called and said yes. My question: do you think there's some kind of
Deal. With
Nope.
New
Do
Japan,
you
no.
I
Do
personally
you think they're going to get something back from New Japan for allowing Jericho to go?
I don't think so.
I think that it was a play to try to convince those guys to
Agreed.
come.
They still work with Ring of Honor.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
They can work
But
with Ring of
I
Honor.
just don't think
Ring
that
of
they're
Honor
gonna
works
get
with
anything.
WWE too.
Yeah.
They sell
Ring of Honor's
them.
worked
They
with
sell them
WWE a
footage all
ton.
the time for their DVDs. And
Well, Ring of Honor is going to work with anyone that's going to benefit them.
Absolutely.
I just don't think New Japan.
I'm not
sees a
saying that
benefit
the
in it.
Bullet Club's coming over per se. I did jokingly say. I'm just saying, is there something
else that is going
in
to happen.
return? Are you going
Well,
to
I mean,
get like?
you already think about the guys who've appeared, like Ibushi's been on in that tournament. You've got
Yep.
Nakamura there. You've got
AJ
obviously
Styles.
AJ
Could
Styles.
Could
There's relationships there.
Okada show up and defend the New Japan? You know,
No,
the
that would never
IWGP
happen.
title.
That would never happen.
Why not sell more tickets at WrestleMania?
Because 90% of the WWE fan doesn't know
Because
who he is.
that's
They're not looking for the WWE fan to know. They're
Not
looking
in
for
WrestleMania.
the
They're looking for anybody to buy that.
extra
that
to
show.
buy.
But
the
that's
ticket.
not how Vince thinks, though.
Well, somebody could convince them though, and here's why I say that: because every time Wrestle Kingdom comes out, their numbers for that network, New Japan World, go sky high for that month. So there's a lot of people that don't buy it for 11 months, but will buy it for that month for that show, and like 30,000 people. And then he had like 2,000 or 3,000 people fly over there. So somebody's feeding.
I mean, I was going to go.
Right, we were.
I mean, we were going to fly over until Josh was told he couldn't go.
But I think the same happens for the WWE network for WrestleMania.
Well,
They're
they do. A lot of people
skyrocketing
come
for.
to it. Yeah, no, absolutely. But I think that if somebody says, "Hey, we're trying to hit numbers," and you probably aren't getting the New Japan audience, but if you get somebody from there as a one shot, as a one
okay,
off,
maybe not. Maybe Okada is obviously a stretch, but
it doesn't
could
have to
you
be.
get
It could
like
be
Tanahashi?
It could be Ibushi who's worked there.
That's what I
Yeah.
mean. Like
Yeah.
someone different.
Right.
I could see them getting him to go for the cruiserweight title.
No. Didn't Jericho just attack him?
No, he talked Naito.
He did.
Okay,
Naito.
that's who he attacked.
Naito, and that's for I believe the California show, March 25th, I think it is.
What could happen at Mania too? You know what I'm saying? Like
Anything's possible. I mean,
think
look at all the
something's
things that
gonna
have happened over the years that have happened. Anything's possible.
So you're thinking like big picture, but you're probably going to get, if it ever happened, you'd probably get like
Listen,
a Cody Rhodes.
we're just gonna get the stupid Triple H entrance, and we're gonna have to suck it up and move on.
If
with the
he's on
show.
WrestleMania, I swear to Christ, I might not watch it.
You know he's going to be.
He will
yeah,
be
he's
there.
gonna wrestle.
Braun Strowman.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, I already know it. I can see it a mile away.
and John Cena and the Undertaker.
I'm all right with Cena and the Undertaker. I really am.
So
I'm fine.
Taker's like, nah, I was just kidding. JK, LOL.
Right, that's what I'm like. I'm very surprised if he comes back, but that's the big rumor running around. is that
Cena
he's-
Undertaker. I have no issue with being a 25-minute part of WrestleMania. No issue with that. Those guys deserve it. They've earned it. Let 'em
Oh
have
yeah,
it.
no, I'm not against that. I'm just saying that Taker, who's so protective of his character.
I would rather watch Cena Undertaker than Triple H anyone.
Well,
Well, yeah, you're not wrong there.
What if it was Triple H wrestling a grizzly bear?
Is the grizzly bear going to kill him?
No, because Triple H
Maybe.
would still go over.
No, it's Triple H. He'll go over. He'll figure out how to go over. Poke him in the eye.
Well, yeah, there's
The NWO, DX,
that's a Memphis
and-
gimmick, bro. All the Bears are workers. Come on,
Come on now.
let's be honest.
Speaking of NWO, did you see that they released the Scott Hall pop vinyl with NWO trunks?
I knew.
Or
they were
no, it
doing
was a
Scott
Razor
Hall.
Ramon. I'm sorry, a Razor Ramon pop figure with NWO trunks.
I did not see that.
No. I mean, they
Whoops.
own
Was it a
them.
mistake?
No, that's how they released it.
They do. They pick like one or two from each set, and they do alternate.
Oh,
outfits.
okay.
So like DiBiase came out last year with a black outfit and then the green one, the green and
Yeah,
the silver.
yeah.
So they do that with every set. They pick one guy and they do two outfits.
Well, that's-
Razor Ramon was not in
No,
the
but that's
NWO.
how they put him in the Hall of Fame.
It's Razor
Is
Ramon.
Razor Ramon and not Scott Hall.
No, I know.
So
But you were releasing a pop vinyl.
Speaking of the Hall of Fame, seriously, Goldberg?
Dude,
Oh, good Lord.
I don't know. There you go.
Why?
he was ready.
I may have sent him a couple
Oh,
things.
okay.
It's
Okay.
I mean,
why?
When you look at some of the guys in there, why not?
Well, no, I'm not,
Rikishi's in there.
I'm not
Drew
against him
Carey's
going
in
in.
there.
I'm against him being the headliner. That's
better
what
not
I'm
be the
against.
headliner.
He's the headliner. They always
Better
want the
not be.
headliner first.
He went 172
unless they,
and 0.
unless they pick up somebody like Kurt right at the last minute. But
Here's
They're
the
running
thing.
out of people, and
I
they said
talked
they
to
were going to.
Strawberry. Strawberry and I were talking about Goldberg here behind us. I keep pointing over there, but he's technically there, I guess. But I'm looking at a TV over here. What in the hell do you ever, like, a moment, a match, name something that stands out that matters that guy did
When
in
he
his career?
jackhammered the Big Show.
That's the only one that I can come up with myself.
and I'd say Goldberg and Hogan.
I don't
at the
care.
Georgia
Goldberg
Dome,
Hogan.
I'm just kidding.
That's
no,
the
but
first
you get where
one.
I'm going
No, I
with
know.
it,
There's
right?
no- yeah, he doesn't
The
have-
guy didn't do anything.
But you could do that with a lot of guys.
Not a lot of them.
I don't know. I always like when I think Goldberg. Immediately, what comes to mind is when he screwed up the spear in Jericho in the Elimination Chamber, and they didn't go through. Like
Yeah,
then,
yeah,
like he had
yeah.
to like double push it, and then watching the highlight the next day, and they edited it like it was a smooth,
Yeah, smooth.
thing. It was just like Jesus, guys.
172 and 0.
I don't know.
Goldberg. But
Screw Goldberg.
so
Who else is in
who
line?
else? Who else is being rumored? Do you know of?
Dean Malenko I've seen on the internet.
Which is weird.
There's a big push for Demolition, but there's not. It's not a rumor, but there's
I
a
just
big
don't
internet
understand
push
why
for
the hell
Demolition.
they're not in there.
Because
Already.
they sued fans a
No,
bunch
I
of times.
understand that, but give me a break, man.
They're running out of people.
Ivory, I've heard, was a name, and also Molly Holly was another name I heard. So one of the
Wow,
two.
they're really stretching this year.
holy cow.
It's basically going to be anyone who's ever wrestled
How in
who
the
wasn't a
holy hell
jobber.
is Bam Bam not in there yet?
right?
Like, seriously. There are so many different guys where I look and I'm like, why is he not?
Vader.
Yeah.
He's still. Wait a minute. Vader. No, Vader was on
Vader
for.
presented somebody.
Yeah,
Stan
that's
Hansen.
right. That's right. Why? He's alive. Put him in while he's still alive. Obviously, I know he has health issues.
Well, he could
Especially,
be
yeah,
missing.
put him in now before he dies.
Let him
He's-
come out there and speak.
Well, here's the thing. I think that's why he was a presenter last year because
They thought he was going to pass.
Well, no, I think there was a test. Is he going to do something? Because they don't know if he's going to. He's bashed them before, so they just want to make sure.
Carlito walked out on the stage and bashed him. Wow, he was out
That
there.
is the greatest Hall of Fame moment
Yeah,
of
it was.
all time.
But that's why he's not back in WWE either. Because he went out.
be.
Well, he should be. But that's why he didn't. Because he went out there and did that, and they're like, "Yeah, no, can't
He
touch
still
him."
looks.
I mean, how many
fantastic.
guys that are in the Hall of Fame have bashed Vince or
Oh,
the E
absolutely.
at some
But
point?
that's you got. It's waiting for Vince to feel like he's forgiven him, and then okay.
Will they do China this year?
No.
You don't think so?
I don't think she'll ever get in.
I think she
Nah,
will, but I
she'll
think
get
it's-
in.
I don't think.
She's she can't make an appearance, so there's no.
I think
Well, no,
it's
the
too
pro-
fresh. Though.
It's
It might be.
it's the what Triple Nuts said. The Google search.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That'll-
but they're
that'll
gonna-
always be their.
I can
excuse.
Google search Paige. I can Google search.
They're gonna,
you know,
no, 'cause,
Xavier Woods.
I think
and-
the difference is that wasn't their doing. Like
What's,
they did it, but it was in private where she went and worked for
Why can't I
somebody.
think of her
and-
name? Who's in there right now that worked for us? That's on
Sonny?
there.
Mickey James.
Mickey James.
James did one.
Yeah, you're gonna Google her, and they're gonna put her in. When she
yeah.
retires, they're going to put her in.
It's really just who Vince likes.
I know, but they
Bruce
can't use
Pritchard
that
says
argument.
all
then.
on his
saying is
podcast.
that
You
was
can't
the
use the Triple H
excuse.
argument about
Right.
Googling then.
Once
but
Mickey
that's,
James
just,
was in,
that's
you
the
can't
company
use it.
push because they
Yeah.
have a reason. That's the push. Hey, this is why.
I mean, she should be in there. The girl did, that
Oh,
woman did
no
more
arguments.
for women's wrestling in all technicalities.
No. There wouldn't be a chance for girls like Lita and Trish, who set up the girls who are in there now, if China wasn't there and got over.
Agree.
Because they tried it with Medusa and it didn't work. But that's because they didn't have anything planned for her.
Yeah.
Oh, here, we're just going to feed you one girl at a time every 7 months. Here you go. Boom,
Bertha Faye.
boom.
And it didn't.
So I mean, it was Ball
but
Nakano,
China-
Bertha Faye, and then it was supposed to be Aja Khan, but they fired her before they even.
China really got over with DX and then with Eddie, big time.
Well, just
And
the
then-
fact that she was the first woman in the Rumble
yeah,
should get her in.
And
I
she
agree.
threw Vince out in the Royal Rumble, one of the only Rumbles. Royal Rumble.
Didn't she win a title?
She won the Intercontinental.
Intercontinental.
Yeah.
I mean, it's embarrassing that she's not in.
Agree.
I mean, she had life choices and went complete wrong way, but Sonny's in.
Yeah, good point. You
Yeah.
can Google that too.
That's, right, and
she's a
but
wreck.
she made
I'm
up
not
a
saying
Vince.
it to you. I'm saying it to Triple H.
Yes.
You know,
Oh yeah.
we all make dumb choices.
Yep.
And she's still doing it. Didn't she sell her ring? Her Hall of Fame ring?
I think so.
She might have.
Superstar is the only one I know sells his ring.
Did he really?
Superstar Billy Graham, yeah. He was like the first one I know.
Oh yeah. That's right.
He's,
I saw
every other
somebody
week
did.
he's pissed at the
Someone's
company.
was stolen too.
Yes.
I don't remember. Was it
Somebody's
Bundy?
on.
was it Bundy
Pawn
that got
Stars.
stolen?
Bundy? King Kong?
Yeah,
No, he's not in the Hall of Fame.
On Pawn
Okay.
Stars.
Yeah,
Someone-
somebody's Hall of Fame ring was
Butcher?
on Paul's.
Maybe it's
Pawn
the Butcher.
Stars.
Yeah, somebody was.
It was Paul Bearers, but it ended up being a fake.
Oh.
Yeah, because, one of his kids supposedly has it. I don't know
Yeah.
how true that is. But
I don't know, man.
Forgot about
Anyway,
that
so
show.
let's set up next week.
As in Raw 25 or what we're going to talk about next week?
What we're going to talk about next week because we're already over on time. So
Well, next week, obviously, we're going to talk Royal Rumble.
Yes.
the
And
Royal
maybe
Rumble.
do some picks and
It used to
stuff
be my
like that.
favorite pay-per-view.
We are
Still is my favorite pay-per-view
It
because the
is.
majority of them suck.
Just the last two have been kind of meh.
And then we'll discuss what happened.
at Raw 25.
Do we get a surprise in this year's Royal Rumble? Because we had none last year.
Yes. I think so.
You think so?
Oh, yeah,
Well, I
I
think they're
they
going to
will.
curry favor at this Raw 25 to get somebody.
I think the thing was last year was they were trying to put so many people in the Alamo Dome, and that was the big event. They didn't have to have a surprise, which seems weird, but I think that's Vince's thinking about those things. This year it's in Philly. It's a hardcore wrestling set. We got to fill
Well, you
it
ain't going to
with-
get Tommy.
Well, no, but
He's with Impact now.
yeah, well. But Tommy works for everybody.
I know,
Like
but-
one week he worked
but
for
I
WWE,
think-
and the next week he was in with Impact, and the
Yeah,
next
I know.
week he was doing his own thing.
I know. I just don't think you're going to get him this time.
But yeah, so we're going to talk about Royal Rumble. We're going to draw numbers. I may have a gimmick.
he
numbers
came
out of-
through.
Wow, little bingo game.
Yeah,
So-
so we'll do entrance numbers.
We have
and-
enough. Well, we can all each draw all five.
Are
of
we
us.
going to put anything on it? Like who the winner gets
Well,
something?
that's what our pre-planning for the show next week. We're gonna talk about.
No, I want to talk about it now.
No, we're gonna
We
talk
need
about.
some sort of prize.
That'll
There's
be
gotta
in the movie about the behind the scenes of Bitter Boy.
There's a camera over here, right? Somewhere we're filming on this.
So we're going to talk a little Rumble, a little 25. We'll talk
Yep.
the Super Bowl because
Yep.
obviously we'll know who's going to be there. Minnesota and New England. On
All right.
Okay.
whatever else comes up. Who the
Yeah.
hell knows?
We'll figure it out. But
As long as it's
maybe
not
the Winter
Minnesota
Olympics
and
will get talked
Jacksonville.
about.
and
again.
we'll announce who won the Ask the Question from the poll
Yeah.
that we're going to put up.
Absolutely.
Vote soon now. I don't know.
Question.
I think
Poll
we
is
gotta
gonna be on
make one.
Facebook.
Poll will be on Facebook.
There we go.
correct.
Okay, we got
Facebook.com/BitterBoys. Podcast.
Tell your friends about the switch to YouTube. Tell them to subscribe.
Yeah, because the only person that's actually commented is Derek. So I'm not really sure if people are not signed in or
Well, Derek
what.
wins the prize tonight.
Derek wins. Yeah, Derek wins. There you
All
go.
right. You get a prize.
Not really sure what you win, Derek, but you won.
Feel like a winner.
He got his name on Bitter Boys podcast. That's a win right there.
What, for the 9 people currently watching?
He got his
7.
no prize.
I got 9.
Oh,
You got 7?
Mine says 7.
I got
All
9.
right, well, let's take this out. I don't know.
All right.
See you next week, guys.
See you next week.